Oh, hi. Please tell your friends that they can catch This Is True Really News on YouTube, Spotify, and Amazon Music.
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true, as far as you know.
Southern Thailand, 49-year-old Sirapur Nimarine was on a walk at the beach. It was after a rainstorm. She was like maybe 500 yards from her home and discovers a strange lump. Not on herself, on the beach.
Oh, okay. See, I was confused. Location matters not if
Location
the lump is
always
on
matters.
your body. Well, look down. I've heard.
But strange lump. It's about a foot wide, about 2 feet long. The thing resembled a rock with an off-color white and brown patches. But it wasn't a rock. The texture was all weird, and the lump smelled faintly fishy. So most people would probably just ignore the thing. I know I certainly would have. I just said, gee, that smells bad. Let's keep going. Not Nimarine. No. She thought the misshapen blob might somehow be worth a few bucks, so she took the 15-pound object home, showed it to her neighbors. Based on its consistency, the location of discovery, and the fishy stench, they told her that it was quite possibly whale vomit. I know. See? We all had the same reaction. As Bugs Bunny once said, what a maroon.
Well, if you could get it petrified, you might be able to sell it to somebody.
Why would you pick up a chunk of puke? We're just mocking her. Nimarine, however, thought it was excellent news because whale vomit, which is also known as ambergris, and I never knew whale vomit had another name.
Because other people have collected it?
No. It's called ambergris, and it's incredibly precious. It is widely used, ladies. Be prepared to do a lot of throwing out of things. It's widely used as an ingredient in the most expensive perfumes.
Oh.
Now, my bride doesn't go in for expensive perfumes, but I would, at this moment, I would kill to have someone with a camera in a few households. Nimarine has actually asked the local town council to arrange for an expert to come and evaluate the lump of whale puke. You're wondering.
Oh, God.
Based on recent market prices, this hunk of puke could be worth more than $250,000. There's just no winning on this story. You got to smoke your expensive perfume and be jealous of a lady who collects puke.
I do not want to go there at all. So, speaking of whale vomit, here's some insight into how I look. What?
Yeah, and we most certainly were.
Here's some insight into how I look at articles to find something worthy of This Is True Really News.
Okay.
The following headline caught my eye.
All right.
And you must bear with me till I get through with this.
Was there a hook and a worm that caught?
No. Field study shows icing can cost up to 80% of power production. I was intrigued and immediately thought, is this a comprehensive study? Did they do their due diligence? Have they looked into all different kinds of icing? I mean, the power production of buttercream must be very different from whipped. And what of ganache or glazed? As I read further, I noticed they weren't talking about iced bakery goods. They were talking about iced wind turbines. I can't eat turbines.
Did you immediately lose interest?
I don't care.
He did.
Tony?
So, let's see. We've had puke and
idiocy.
Icing. How about something that won't make us all ew? A small porcelain bowl bought for $35 at a Connecticut yard sale turned out to be a rare 15th century Chinese artifact worth between $300,000 and $500,000, which means right at this moment, my stories now are worth somewhere near $750,000.
And mine are not.
No. And they're about, poor boy, and they're about to go up for auction at Sotheby's.
What?
Sotheby's.
Well, I suppose with something like that, yeah, that makes sense.
The white bowl is adorned with, The white bowl is adorned with cobalt blue paintings of flowers and other designs. It's about 6 inches in diameter. An antiques enthusiast came across the piece and thought it could be something special when browsing a yard sale in the New Haven area last year, according to Sotheby's. Of course, I found that if you find anything made of porcelain that's not broken at a yard sale, it could be special. That's just me. I've only been to 3 yard sales because I want to kill things. The piece is one of only 7 such bowls known to exist in the world.
Today.
It'll be up for auction this month as part of Sotheby's Auction of Important Chinese Art. The buyer, whose name is being withheld because he'd have relatives coming out of every piece of woodwork.
I think we're related to them.
I know I am, easily paid the $35 asking price and later emailed information and photos to Sotheby's. The auction's house experts, and they do have them, the experts on Chinese ceramics and art, Angela McKeeter and Hong Yin, Angela McAteer and Hong Yin. Why does
leave it to you to have trouble with the English name? Well, Scottish, probably.
Scottish. It's not English. So they have a Scotswoman who's an expert on Chinese and Hong Yin.
Boy, she must have an amazing Chinese accent.
I might actually want to hear that too. So while you're taking pictures of your wives throwing out their expensive perfume, if you could. Anyway, the pair say they get a ton of emails like this every week, but this one they said is the one of a kind you dream about. They dated the piece to the early 1400s during the reign of the Yongle Emperor, the 3rd ruler of the Ming.
Wow.
I know.
Fascinating.
And I am related to the guy that was at the Connecticut yard sale. I love Connecticut yard sales. I've actually seen Connecticut on a map. So we're like,
I've been to Connecticut.
We might be best friends for all I know.
Headlines. Man shot.
Corduroy pillow covers.
Thank you. Man shot by Florida felon taken to Walmart instead of hospital.
I don't want to know.
And I just love the person who did this next headline should be.
I just want to know, how can you be driving a vehicle that has emergency lights on it and go to Walmart instead of the hospital?
Maybe there was a sale.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Sisters reunited at checkout line after 18 years at supermarket.
Some of them are very big. They're just very large. You can easily get lost.
Drinker threatened man with cream egg.
One of them's actually married and has grandkids now, but that's another story. I'm sorry. Something about a Cadbury?
Drinker threatened man with cream egg. Get away from me or I'm going to make you enjoy this. And I love that headline writers kind of do math the way we do.
I don't do. Oh.
Quintuplets born 15 months early.
Is that tell me that's total.
Well, any child born 15 months early is way early.
Yeah.
Finally, cops make arrest in bathroom after smelling crack.
We don't pay our policemen enough. Just saying.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.